put the new 4Gs on the T. Epi 29.
29.
29.
Yeah, Epi 29 is here.
We are here. So we're filming this on Saturday night.
We are filming this on Saturday night. Nuggets play tomorrow. Big game.
And
big
we'll come back after the game tomorrow to update you on how we're feeling there. I mean, right now I'm feeling really confident. We'll get into that later, though.
We'll punch, and I think we just punch like right after the game on the couch.
On the couch, or I was thinking we come here, or we can just do it on the couch. It really doesn't matter.
Yeah, but we'll punch right after.
Really,
I really do feel good. I think we'll win. If we don't, it'll be a tough watch for you guys. We won't. It'll be. But we're saying now we'll film either way. We're gonna win.
Yeah,
we're gonna win.
I mean, I feel so confident. But yeah, today we got what's the draft? Things that you don't realize suck till they happen.
Yeah. Or I was just more so doing like things that are just the worst.
Yeah, same thing. I mean, I'm kind of going the angle of.
You remember that they suck when they happen?
Yeah.
I went the angle of things that are just the worst. So we might be playing two different games,
fine.
But we'll kind of we'll see.
Because I think like you could go the angle of and then we'll have questions from the sticks. And that's really the whole pod.
No movie today. So
no movie.
We'll be coming back on the movie soon. Yeah.
You watched Whiplash.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna say anything.
Did you watch the whole movie?
Whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah. I worked on it.
I'll do my homework though.
I worked on it for like 3 days. Yeah, it was good.
You can have the first pick.
Okay. I mean, I think honestly my picks will work for either draft title. Getting a brain freeze.
Sucks, dude.
Sucks.
And you're going the right direction though.
That's the direction of like you don't think about a brain freeze when you're coming into the day. I've had this thought before. Would you rather? I've had this thought. Would you rather not live or live with a permanent brain freeze?
I would rather live with a permanent brain freeze.
But think of how shitty that 8 seconds is.
Yeah, but think about...
You probably just get used to it. Think about just not living. Yeah, you have to.
I told you this before. There was like a solid 18 months of my life that I had a headache.
I did hear about that. And it was sinus, right?
It was sinus. I got COVID, actually.
Yeah, but a headache is not a brain freeze, brother.
I tipped my cap to COVID because I had it. And then for the next 18 months, my head hurt.
That's legit. That's a legit illness.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff, COVID.
That's a really strong illness.
Yeah, because I wasn't giving COVID its respect.
And so it was COVID's. He made a sinus play on you. From COVID.
Mm-hmm.
That's a strong illness, man. Good stuff.
No, it was very impressive. It was really impressive.
Yeah, that's really strong.
But yeah, brain freeze. I think. When's the last time you had one?
I don't know, but I think it's been within the past, maybe 2-3 months. If I go to like a milkshake,
yeah, but when you know me, I got
milkshakes. Maybe like once. I've gone to milkshakes with like Sarah at Shake Shack a couple times.
That's cute.
Yeah, and you know me, I'm quick with the consumption of a milkshake.
Yeah,
I'm very quick.
Yes.
And I don't learn from my mistakes, so I might be 2 to 3 freezes per shake. You know what I mean? So.
And we'll live with that.
Yeah, no, we live with it.
Do you think if you just chugged that full water bottle, you get a brain freeze?
No, but
do you want to try? And do you want to try?
I kind of want to do it for the content.
Try it.
I'll do it.
Try it out.
I'll chug like 2/3.
And for our audio, this water bottle is ice cold. Yeah, get your mic up to your. Yeah, no, he's really doing that. He's really going at it. We're gonna have to stop. We're gonna have to take a timeout for a pee break soon.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Oh, okay.
But I could have gotten it because
if you kept going.
Yeah, but I don't want to get it, so we're gonna play through.
I really wish
that I got it
because I want to just. I
want
to see it live
talked,
on air.
I could have talked through it. Yeah, I want to see what I look like while I'm going through it.
Yeah. But it's probably better that we don't capture that. Yeah, it's pretty graphic stuff.
Yeah, it's hard to watch.
Yeah,
it's hard to watch.
Yeah. No, that's a good pick though. My first pick's just gonna be the sore throat.
Yeah. That sucks. Dude.
We touched on it a little bit, like when we got this question. By the way, whoever.
Yeah, this is a breadstick question.
Yeah, this is from last pod.
Yeah.
We got to find the name of that breadstick. This is your draft. Great job.
Shout out to you. I mean, I don't even think it was he. Oh, he did say draft. He did. It was a draft idea. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, the first swallow on a sore throat, it's
it's
just heartbreaking. You're like, I'm doing this. I'm going to be doing this for the next 3.5 days.
But sometimes you just kind of wake up with a sore throat and it goes away. You ever have that?
Sometimes
you have a faulty sore throat.
All the time. I think you can work through that with maybe just like clear. You test the.
You test the throat clear.
You test how real they are based on like having a sip of water. If a sip of water solves your problem, you're not sore.
Right.
You're fine.
Right. You're not sore then.
By the way, what is a sore throat?
I'm not sure.
It really is just you're swallowing normal. You live normal, and then one swallow, you're like, I'm done.
I'm gonna say swollen lymph nodes.
Lymph nodes I've always thought of as a
Is-
thing that like you shouldn't have. Everybody has lymph nodes.
Is swollen something? I feel like is what causes.
No, I think that was a good. I think that was pretty accurate.
What causes sore throat?
Because the way I picture it in my brain is like you just get like somebody infiltrates your guys.
I think I missed.
Somebody just gets in your whatever it is your your saliva that you're swallowing. You just get like some sort of virus sneaks in there, and then you're done. That's what I've always pictured it as in my head. But I might be wrong.
Like just like one of the villains just sneaks in.
One of the bad guys.
But shout out to them, man. They make this league interesting.
They make it fun.
They make it freaking fun, man.
Yeah.
I'm not really.
I don't like their work on death.
I don't like their work on death. I don't like their work on like really intense illness.
No,
I like their work on strep.
Their strep work was really inspiring.
Their strep work's cool. Inspiring is the word.
I got out and saw them about 6 times growing up.
Their strep work?
Strep.
Really?
Yep. Got out and saw strep 6 times. Yeah, it was really
That's
mom,
cool.
Mom didn't even believe it. There was a time when there was a phase where I had strep like 4 times in one school year.
Oh my God. Have I told you about the strep OCD thing?
No.
Bizarre. Bizarre, dude. So I have OCD.
Mm-hmm.
I had strep a gazillion times growing up.
Mm-hmm.
There is a direct connection between OCD and strep. Don't ask me why or how. There is a scientific study. If you have OCD, as a kid, you get strep a bunch.
Which
How bizarre
way
is
does
that?
it go?
Who's
the chicken? Who's the egg?
I think if you have OCD, I don't know.
Who lays the egg?
Like, is it like, I get strep
Who's
a bunch, I
laying
must
who?
have OCD?
Or is it OCD causes strep? I bet it's that way.
I'm not,
I bet that's
you
what
think?
it is.
I don't know, but isn't that a bizarre thing? That's like a real connection.
That's a great correlation. That's a great finding.
Yeah, but I had strep like a million times. I thought you were saying you saw strep in concert, which is
I did. Not like a bunch.
Okay.
Yeah, not.
But
a
you're
bunch.
saying you got strep a bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you probably got it just like as a linker from me.
Well, yeah, that 100%.
Like most of your streps were probably just me, and I don't want to like burst your bubble because you feel like you have a connection with strep.
No, I do though. I do.
But I'm the strep guy.
I know you're the strep guy. You're the strep goat. You're the strep goat. Actually,
Yeah,
is what they say. No, but I actually think I manifested my sicknesses because I would want to be sick really bad
for school purposes.
Oh, in like 3rd grade, I would like missing a day.
That's all. So you could create a sickness.
I
you were that
swear
good?
to God, I did.
Yeah,
because
I do feel like you missed the most days of the kids.
Yeah,
I feel like you would miss like you were like once a month.
I would force a fever up. I would force a fever up, and I
create a fever.
I got it to fall. I swear to God, I was.
And it wasn't. Was it like putting a lamp to your forehead, or was
no? It was just I'm sick. I'm sick. I'm sick, and then I would be sick.
And then what would you do during the day?
Watch like Hannah Montana and like Wizards of Waverly Place.
Would you watch? Is that what you watched?
When nobody was around, it was like my guilty pleasure.
Yeah, because I didn't know you did that.
Yeah.
What are we just on second pick here?
Mm-hmm.
See, some of these don't work for the like. Hold on, let me figure it out here. I'm gonna go being cold.
Hmm. Sure.
The worst.
Yeah.
Just being cold.
And are you gonna
being physically cold?
Are you going to attribute that to cold weather? Are you gonna loop cold weather into this, or you're just gonna you're being cold?
I'm just cold.
Yeah, but
it could be cold weather. It could be like maybe like the heat isn't working in your apartment and you're freezing.
Yeah.
Nothing worse.
Nothing worse. I hate it.
When you're cold, you're like, I hate this so much.
I agree.
So much.
I think
maybe it could be you get in a pool in that moment that you're cold. That's the worst.
The worst.
That's the worst. Getting in an ice bath. That's the worst.
It's.
And people that are like being cold isn't that bad because we've talked about this and we're from Colorado. Being cold. What do you mean? Like being cold is being like when you're cold, it sucks.
Don't even get me started on the people that are like, you're from Colorado. Why are you cold? Dude, because it's cold.
Because I'm
outside.
cold. I'm physically cold.
It's because it's raining.
And now I'm cold. Raining. And just because I'm from Colorado, I don't like being cold.
I was cold when I was in Colorado.
Anybody. Yeah.
And I'm cold now.
I was in Colorado and it's colder, so I was cold more.
Yeah, I was cold all the time.
Yeah, and then now it's a little cold here.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's like we're in Santa Monica. I didn't realize we were this close to the water. I should have worn a hoodie. I didn't. I'm cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they'll bring up the Colorado thing as if that's relevant.
Yeah, why are you cold?
Dude, because it's freezing.
Yeah.
No, that's a good pick. I hate being cold.
I think so.
I'm gonna say toothaches.
Oh, it suck, dude. I'm playing on a couple things right now.
Dude, I mean, I hope you heal up. I've dealt with toothaches. I've been toothache free for a while now. When you have a toothache, you can't do anything else.
Yeah, but
physically.
when it's like that bad. You had it to the worst extent.
I root canaled.
Yeah, I can't believe that you went through that. Yeah, I
it was the worst.
Yeah, you actually were like inactive for a couple days.
We literally didn't film for like 3 days,
which is crazy.
It was the worst. It was the worst.
Yeah, and you just what? You root canaled.
I root canaled out. I fixed it.
Didn't they pull? They pull or no?
They wanted to pull. But the thing is the frustrating thing with me, Danny. If you live with me, you know this. I'd be walking around with a floss stick. You
take a very you do a good job taking care of your teeth.
And then one of my teeth wants to act up and feel pain. Why? What did I do?
No, it's frustrating for you as a coach.
I brushed the shit out of those guys.
You brush the shit out of your teeth. Yeah, no, you brush them.
I know I brushed the shit out of them.
It's a genetics thing, and it just depends on the set you're dealt, and your set is a little shady.
Mm-hmm.
They're a little shady to you, and I'm sorry about that.
They suck.
My guys are fucking loyal.
No, yeah, your guys are amazing.
It's like I don't get cavities, but like I'm not doing anything different from you.
You're blessed.
Yeah. But that is the worst. I don't think I've gone through what you've gone through though.
No, you haven't.
Everybody has their playing on a back right that's hurting a little bit. You just you play left
for
side,
sure.
And then it kind of heals up. It just like figures itself out.
Or you get a filling, but fillings aren't bad.
Fillings aren't bad. You're talking about you couldn't breathe without it hurting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You probably couldn't sleep.
Didn't sleep. Oh, it was the worst.
God. And then after your root canal, was it hurting after, or it fixed it? You were just good.
You're good. You're good like a day after a root canal, honestly.
And then
root canals aren't as bad. The root canal itself is actually not even bad.
You just numb up.
It's like if they do a good job numbing, it's almost fun.
Because you just can't feel it.
Because you're just
do they ever have you been in a root where they don't numb well enough?
Dude, did I not tell you the story about what happened with this guy?
A root canal and they didn't numb it?
The last time I went in, I definitely
you did.
I must have not.
No, I think you did.
So I went into this guy.
Oh, and he said let me know if it hurts.
No. So this guy, I basically went into him 6 months prior, and he was like, "You need to fix this tooth," and I didn't fix it, and then it started hurting really bad, and that was like this recent one.
Doc was right.
Doc was right, but then I'm emergency calling him. I'm like, I can't sleep. I can't do anything.
Of course I know this.
And then I go in because he just wouldn't answer the phone, wouldn't do anything. I'm like, you have to help me.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't answer the phones. And then he just got me in the chair, and he was the first.
He was like screaming at you.
He sat down, he's scolding me. He's like, I don't have time for your shit. Like, I can't just do emergency calls, freaking out on me.
But then he worked on you.
But the first time he did it, he missed. And I'm getting, it hurts so bad when he's going in.
The numb?
Because he just didn't do it, I guess.
Oh my God.
And I'm like raising my hand, and he just keeps going. And then he's like,
did he say raise your hand if it hurts?
No, well, he didn't say anything. I'm just like, dude, like I'm flagging you, brother. I'm flagging you.
Was it like the worst pain?
The worst pain ever. And then he's like, no, you don't understand. Like, there's gonna be pressure. I'm like, no, this is the worst. He's like, fine, we'll numb you again. It was weird. Dude.
And he numbed you?
And then he numbed me, and then I was good.
So he was like trying to punish you.
He
should like get fired.
He wanted to inflict pain on me.
That's not right.
It's not right.
That's not right.
It was mean. It was I was getting bullied.
That's crazy, dude.
It was a tough one, but safe to say that's a good 2 pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing with Coach Vinny, and he's now like in the family. So that you should play with Coach Vinny.
Oh my God, I'll travel with Coach Vinny. Coach Vinny lives in Minnesota.
Yeah.
I'll head out to Vinny.
Brother-in-law of Sarah.
So what is that to me? He's a brother-in-law. He's a brother of my brother-in-law.
He's a brother-in-law. Yeah.
He's a brother-in-law of my sister-in-law.
Correct.
So that's
there's got to be something for that.
Step brother-in-law.
So yeah, you should play with Coach Vinny, I think, especially after that.
I'll give him a go.
Yeah. All right. So what are we on 3? Good pick.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go to like when you try to take a sticker off, and it doesn't come clean off, and you're like, we're doing this.
Yeah, we're doing this.
You're like, we're picking, and then you try to scratch under.
Yeah, here we go.
We're doing this thing.
Here we go.
Some of the stickers, man, you'll meet stickers that are really pleasant. They come right off. Some are just I don't know what it's a sticker ego thing. Maybe I don't know what it is. But yeah, if you maybe get a name tag, we're doing this. We're doing this off the tee.
Let's sit down. Let's grab some popcorn. Let's grab.
We're scratching. And then even if you get it fully off, which you don't, it's still like sticky. It's just
You don't. It's months, maybe years before you get that fully off. Have you ever introduced my friend iPhone peel? The most pleasant sticker you'll ever find.
You've talked about him. I haven't met him or anything.
So
you should connect us.
Let me explain this to you, Denny.
Okay.
You'll meet this freaking guy. You'll get an iPhone. He's got a full screen of sticker. You peel them right off.
You just peel them?
And I've tried to introduce that guy to other stickers that I know. No stickers want to meet him.
This is when you get a new iPhone? And he just peels.
Peels right off.
And you have you introduced him to name tag? And just what?
The sticker community is really apprehensive to meeting iPhone peel.
They probably just, they probably hate him.
Because he's just so smooth. He's just so smooth.
He's smooth, and he's playing on one of the biggest products in the world. Yeah. So, like, you're talking, you think name tag wants to hear shit from the iPhone sticker? Probably not.
Because he has all the connections.
All the connections.
Yeah. You have a particular sticker that you hate? And I wouldn't have to make this like a anti-sticker rally.
The name tag.
Okay.
I don't fuck with the name tag.
Okay, that's fine.
Do you have a sticker you hate?
I think a lot of, like, when you stick on like a food or something, that's when it gets a little bit shady because you don't if I'm consuming sticker, you've gone too far.
100%.
Okay, I'm totally.
You're saying like when there's a sticker on an orange,
sticker on an apple, sticker on and you're sticking to my apple.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get the hell out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck off my apple.
You don't belong on food.
You don't.
No, I agree.
You don't at all. But yeah, I mean, I think that's a very good pick. It's a really crafty pick, Danny.
Thank you.
So you went first, so I'm 3 here.
Yeah, you're 3.
With my 3, I'm actually just gonna say pimples.
Yeah,
they blow.
They're the worst.
The worst, and it's one of those where you don't realize how much it sucks until you have one. I actually recently I fired a pillowcase.
You fired a pillowcase? Was he because he was giving you pimples?
I had to.
Did you run him through a cycle or no?
That's why he wasn't getting cycled. He probably went a month without cycle because I forgot to put him in my I'm sending my guys over to sleepaway camp.
Yeah, which by the way I sent my guys and they
happy for you.
They loved it.
I told you
they loved it.
I told you they take care of your guys.
My favorite people of those people are just the delivery and drop off and
guys. This is a sidebar. Are you supposed to tip those guys?
I went 5-piece both times.
How?
5-piece.
5 boned them?
This is so you to not know how.
You 5 boned them? Just cash?
No, but there's a very clear how, and the fact that you don't know is hilarious. And makes so much sense. Right when they drop off, you get a text, and you don't read. It's like 4 lines, dude. And it's like, thank you for ordering with Rinse. If you want a tip, put the $sign and the whatever.
Now I feel like shit.
No, it's all right.
They're going to spit in my laundry.
No, they might. I've heard they do that.
Shit. Okay.
I've heard they do that.
My bad, guys. I'll tip you double next time.
Tip, yeah. But
yeah.
Also, I will say, though, they say, for example, $5. And then I did 5. You guys are short selling yourself. They should do, like, for example, $20.
Yeah, because
I would have done 20.
Yeah. I mean, that was one of those things. I'm like, I have to tip. This guy's doing my laundry.
I know.
Like, I have to tip him. I just didn't know how.
Yeah, even when I was like grabbing it, like I knew that I could text, but I almost wanted to do it there because you're like, I want you to know I'm tipping you.
Yeah.
But it's awesome. They're just so not. You just don't even say anything. They're just like,
yeah, they're great. I love them.
Yeah.
One time the guy came to the elevator.
Rinse is the best.
It is Rinse. Shout out to Rinse. It's not a brand deal. But yeah, pimples, man, the worst.
They look bad. You want to pick them, and then you get punished if you pick them, which is fuck the pimple for that.
Fuck the pimple,
because they make you want to like pop them. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's on pimple, honestly. But no, I mean, Danny, I just think the pimple, it's kind of like sore throat. You're gonna be in this for 3-4 days, and there's no way out.
Yeah.
You get one, you got to let it grow, let it pop, let it sit.
You got to let it. He goes through his life cycle,
and that's just how it's gonna go.
Yeah. No, 100%. What are we on 4?
4.
This is good. This works for both drafts. I mean, we've all done it. Just drop 2 and realize after that there's no TP.
Oh God. Yeah.
I mean, everybody has done it.
We've all been there.
Everybody has. What are you gonna do? You either gotta like text somebody,
and that's fine. That's a good.
Or you gotta waddle.
You gotta waddle. I mean, waddling happens. What? Danny? What are the other solutions? Shirt.
Shirt. I don't know
I mean, the lucky ones are home when it happens. What happens? What happens to the people that are in public? This is why I don't shit in public.
I don't shit in public either. By the way,
it's weird. It smells bad.
Yeah. What do you do in public? What do you do,
dude?
Maybe
I don't know.
Maybe like if you're wearing a hoodie, you go to your shirt and and flush the shirt
for sure. I think what I would do. I've thought of this before. Sock. Disgusting for the BH.
Sock is probably the right move.
Tough move for the BH.
Uh-huh.
But you could definitely play sock if you have to.
Yeah.
If you're in public.
What if you're no sock? What if you have no socks on?
Hand?
No. Hand, but then you deal with soap, and you do soap, you go straight home.
Well, no. you just really rinse those.
I think beforehand I'd go tea, and I'd walk
but then you can't be no shirt.
I'd walk out shirtless.
I would maybe like bite my sleeve and rip off part of my sleeve.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. But it's the worst, man. Everybody if you're saying you haven't had it once, you've had it once. You're lying.
Oh, everybody's had it.
Everybody's had it.
I had a teacher in high school. I really forget her name. I really wish I knew what it was. Will, if you're watching this, it's
Mosby.
No, it was the woman. It was the teacher that was like
Mosby Spanish.
It was yes. It was our junior year. She wore glasses. I forget what her name was, but she's like, toilet paper is such a Western society thing. And we're like, what do you use? Because she lived in Europe or whatever.
Yeah.
And she's like, we're like, what did you use? She's like, hand and hand and faucet.
What the fuck? That's real. Was she being funny?
No. She was like, that's when she was in other countries, that's how she would wipe.
So she'd wipe with her hand.
So you just grab the shit out of your ass and
ew, dude.
That's disgusting. Whatever.
That is really gross.
But I think that's people in other countries definitely do that.
That's gross.
Yeah.
That's gross, guys.
That's a good pick though. With my next pick, I'm gonna go to your favorite team being ass. And
it sucks, dude.
I tasted this for
the Nuggets
for game 2.
You tasted this. What do you think I'm doing with the Rockies, man?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. You got a whole season.
We won 3 in a row, and we're doing the Rocktober thing. We're doing the Rocktober thing.
Come on.
Yeah. We're gonna have a winning year.
We're doing this. We're 12-28.
Let's
go.
Let's go.
Let's do this.
Here we go. Yeah, but you did get it because you were locked in with the Nuggets, and you thought you were going to win the title every year.
I love them.
Yeah,
but I remember when we played Minnesota for the play-in and we lost, and I was like, I genuinely thought we were going to be the first 8 seed to ever win it. I really thought we were going to be the team.
That year.
We had Yoke. We had the guys.
Oh, so this was that bubble?
No, that was before the bubble. It's 2 years before the bubble.
Got it.
I all through high school, I watched every single game, went to every game because we had season tickets.
You did, yeah.
1 year I went to 38 games
with Pops, huh?
Yeah, I would go with Pops, and we would just be so tapped in.
Yeah.
And we were just not good. We'd missed the playoffs, and we went to every game.
But you thought you were going to make the playoffs and win.
But the crazy thing is, was I delusional because we had Yoke, and Yoke was,
and Jamal.
People just didn't know yet.
Mm-hmm. But Yoke wasn't Yoke yet. Jamal wasn't Jamal yet.
But when your team just doesn't have the goods, it sucks to watch.
Was that Nurk was starting still?
No, Nurk was gone by that point. But that was Kevin Durant on the Warriors years. Mm-hmm. So it was even if we play the Warriors, it's we have no chance of winning.
Yeah.
So it kind of sucks to watch when your team's ass and you know it. It's the worst.
But that's awesome that you put in groundwork and that you really deserve these titles.
Yeah. Thank you.
You and Love. You and WL.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. That's a good pick. In my 5, I'm gonna go to. I'm trying to just play the you don't realize until it happens thing here. Because I was
give me one of your non.
Yeah, I'll just do some on it for the things that just suck. When you don't have a snow day, when you're hoping for one.
Yeah,
and you wake up and you don't get the delay, or
sure.
You can't. Even if you get the delay, fuck a delay. But miss me with the delay.
Delay only because you wanted the snow day.
Yeah, but
a surprise delay is cool.
And we're just talking. This isn't even my pick, but
yeah, I
know. Surprise delay is cool, but yeah, when if it's supposed to be a snow day, I'd rather just send me to school.
Yeah,
just send me to class.
I'll take my licks.
Send me to. Don't do this pity bullshit.
This pity bullshit delay.
Yeah, don't.
What does that even do?
It's nothing.
Well, they shoveled.
It's actually humiliating. Yeah, what?
It's demeaning.
It is demeaning. I'm gonna do getting locked out of anything.
Yeah, the worst.
Could be apartment. I had that. That was the crazy one. You and Nino went golfing, or something, and the one time I just didn't bring my key was you guys were gone for the whole day, and I just missed and just didn't bring my key out.
How'd you even get?
It was at like 5:15 right before the guy left, and he just happened to be able to get me in.
Wow.
But like I've never not just like brought my key, and I just didn't.
I have. I mean, I'll just Nino has too. Like I'll just send a call in, just be like, hey, let me in. But
which is fine. But like, or like being locked out of your car and you just call AAA. You ever have that?
No, have you?
I have.
Wow.
Yeah, because I don't run backup key.
I would just elbow the window before I call AAA.
You would break the window?
Yeah, I'm not. I can't. What are you like? What do they? How do they get in your car?
They have like a device I can get in, which makes me feel
really?
very very uncomfortable about locking a car.
They open your door?
Yes. They have like so what they have is like a little thing, and you put it through the window. It's like really thin, and then they get it in, and then they go to the thing and they unlock it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible. We gotta
but it's like it's like any like robber can just make one.
I want to get one just like to have in my wallet, not to like rob people.
Just like fold it up in your wallet,
like just in case I like get locked out of my car.
Yeah.
That's a great invention. So you're just getting locked out. No, I think getting
locked out of anything.
Frustrating is the worst. With my final pick, I'm gonna say like shoulder pain. It's like pretty niche, but when you go. Or any type of pain, like when you're trying to like
That's
lift.
A niche pain, bro. That's a niche pain.
I'm just saying, like...
You know what's fucking crazy, though, is I had shoulder pain, like, yesterday.
It's the worst.
I had shoulder pain because I, like, stretched like this and did it too much.
Dude.
And then I had shoulder pain.
I'm just saying, like, tomorrow, I got chest back.
Are you pushing through shoulder right now?
No, I don't have shoulder, but sometimes you'll just start your lift, and you'll be so excited. You had your pre, and then you're like 3 sets in, and your shoulders just start to hurt. And you're like,
and then what do you do?
Come on,
what do? You just have shoulder pain.
You just kind of lift a little bit lighter, but then you're I know that I'm just maintaining. I'm not making any gains today.
Right.
It's the worst. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy.
That is the worst.
But that's the draft. Let's get right into news.
Yeah, I think news is just Nuggets win game 3, look really good.
Yeah, I mean,
thank God.
I mean, I'm not gonna celebrate. I truly am not. I'm not comfortable until we win game 4, and then I'm still not comfortable.
But I'm not convinced until we win game 4. I know what we can do, but I'm just like not like.
I mean, Danny, I'm looking at this game. We shot about 50. I think we shot like 53 from the field, like 43 from 3. Mm-hmm. They shot like 48 and like 40 or something. Yeah. Those numbers are not crazy. Like we shot way better than them, but we just locked in. We took care of the ball. We played better defense, forced turnovers, and we didn't turn it over.
I like taking care of the ball. I think that was the key.
Like we didn't.
Jamal didn't put up 48.
No, and Yoke didn't shoot well.
Yoke didn't shoot well.
So like if we're looking at this game, if we play the same way we do in game 4, even if they play a little better, hit a little. Couple more shots.
We should win.
And we hit less shots. It'll be close, but we should win by 7.
It was kind of just everybody played really well.
It was the first time the Nuggets looked like the Nuggets in the postseason. We didn't look like the Nuggets once in the Lakers series.
We didn't.
And then obviously 1 and 2, we looked like
this is the first time we've just like had the pressure on us.
Listen, we just looked like the Denver Nuggets. Huge buckets from Justin off the bench. Christian hit a big 3. Mm-hmm.
AG's making shots. Yeah.
But I think when the key to this team, Danny,
is Jamal being Jamal.
Is 27.
Jamal being Jamal, and he was Jamal. He was Jamal last night.
Because it unlocks everything. Now all of a sudden, AG's hitting quarter threes. Like everybody
it really does.
We got our swagger.
It loosens the offense up because everyone's on Jamal. Yeah.
It's 27.
It's
the key to another championship.
It is. So yeah, big game tomorrow. We'll punch after.
We'll cut to our reaction right after. I can't wait to react.
Yeah, should we cut to it
right now?
So we're gonna cut to it now.
What's your prediction on the score? I'm gonna be so fucking devastated. I think we're cussing a little bit more.
It's fine. We're not gonna lose. If we lose, I would be devastated. We're gonna win 109-98. 109-98. Comfortable win. We're gonna be like up 3 coming into the 4th, and then we're just kind of how like the Wolves just kind of like won game 1. We're just gonna kind of win.
I've got 112-105 Denver.
Oh, that's gonna be a stressful watch, man. All right, we'll punch to our reaction right here.
Triple double for Nikola, 41 for Jamal Murray.
Okay.
9 for Christian.
11 for AG, 12 for KCP.
Wow.
Great win.
What a fucking win.
Great win.
What a win, man. I'm so proud. I mean, I'm not surprised. I wish I could say I'm surprised.
I'm not surprised. I felt a lot better going into game 4. I really, really felt we were going to win.
I mean, this series isn't over. But how about Aaron Gordon? How about Christian Brown?
How about Justin Holiday? How about Justin Holiday?
It's these guys, and you know what's happening is we're seeing the Timber Pups.
Mm-hmm. The Timber Pups are coming out. You see the emotion out of Ant at the end of the game. He's frustrated. Jamal's like, "We're here."
I'd be frustrated with Ant too. If I'm Ant, I'm telling my teammates.
I mean, Ant went for. If you're Ant, hey guys, I scored half of our points,
and he didn't really miss. He shot like 70%.
I didn't really miss, and I played good defense. And hey,
Carl.
That's crazy. His name
Carl. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm just so proud of our guys, though. This series isn't over. I still have Nuggets in 6. I said it the other when we were down 0-2. I'm gonna say it again. It's Nuggets in 6.
It's Nuggets. It's 100% Nuggets in 6.
I think we said Nuggets in 6 coming into this.
I think I said if Nuggets win game 3, it's Nuggets in 6. I think
it's Nuggets in 6. I mean, listen, you let us figure it out. You're gonna go back to the Mile High City and lose by 40.
You're done. Yeah, you guys are done.
And it's not on Ant. It's really not on Ant. That's the thing.
No, and you were saying this for a second. You were like, this is almost the best thing that could have happened to us.
It is.
Because we're not going to take OKC lightly or Dallas, whoever it is. We're not going to take them lightly. And then
we won't take Minnesota lightly again.
We won't take Minnesota. We're going to try super hard.
So proud.
Because the Lakers, I don't even think we were ever locked in the entire series.
Because we knew every second of every game, we were like, even if we lose, we still will just win if we
100%. 100%.
Not much else to say. I mean,
how about that Jamal? That shot from Jamal was one of the craziest moments I've seen in basketball history live. Was it not?
It is. I mean, that's got to be top 10 playoff plays of all time. We scored 8 points in 19 seconds. Unbelievable, man. It's such a treat being a Nuggets fan.
It really is, and I'm trying to. What else do we say? Like, what else is there to talk about?
There's not much else to say. It's just we won the game, and we.
And I'm really happy for us because I know, like our past guys yesterday, those guys were really nervous.
Exactly.
I'm really happy for those two.
I'm so proud of us.
I'm
so proud of Christian Brown.
And that's what I'm proud. I'm proud of Christian Brown, Justin Holiday, Aaron Gordon. Oh my God, they all played as well as they had to play. I'm proud of this group. Can't wait for Game 5. And we'll be home for the conference finals, and then
we'll be home.
I can't believe we're gonna repeat.
Take care of business. I hope it's the Celtics in the final. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Great
we got to take care of the conference. We got to take care. We got 2 more games to win.
We got
Nuggets in 6.
We got to take care of Game 5.
Yeah, good stuff.
So by this time, you guys just watched our reaction. Future Denny and Zach, I'm looking out for you.
Good luck, guys. Godspeed.
All right, what else we got?
Okay.
Questions?
Good game. Thank God we won.
Good. Thank God we just won that.
Yeah, let's get right into questions.
I feel so much better 2-2. Now we're winning in 6.
Yeah, now we're winning in 6. Thank God we won that game. Let's punch right into questions here. Let me just pull these boys up.
Breadstick Cole said, "Sup? What's it like to be Zach and Danny?" It's kind of just like
what's it like to be Danny? I've never been Danny personally.
I've never been Zach, dude.
Yeah,
that's it. We've had this conversation before. We've actually gotten into this before, where it's like. It can get really trippy to think about how, like, I'm Danny.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't believe you are you. That's insane, dude.
I'll be honest with you.
You wake up and you're you?
Yeah,
that's nuts,
100%. But I do think for us, being the other person wouldn't be weird because we're just the same person.
Yeah, we kind of do the same shit.
But being us, it is, it's just, like you
good?
Good. I would say probably good.
What's it like?
Would be good.
What's it like? It's fun.
Fun.
It's fun. Yeah, it's fun.
I would say fun and good would be my 2 words.
Yeah, fun, good.
Exciting?
Exciting.
Chill. Relaxing. Yeah, I was going to say.
Chill. Relaxing.
Enjoyable.
Yeah.
That's
what it's like being
Question
us.
Answered.
Aman said, and this is it's like our second question we've answered, so I'm kind of going deep early, but he said, simple question for today, boys. Why?
So... Good question. That was him on?
Yeah, let's unpack. I mean, I probably should have saved that.
Let me just get a second. Yeah, let me get one. I'm on. Just let me get 1 second to think about it. So can you read it actually one more time?
Mm-hmm. Simple question for today, boys. Why?
That's good. So Actually, let me get one more.
Yeah, it's like a very dense. It's a dense read. It's dense.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Simple question for today, boys. Why?
Yeah. Okay. So on that one,
did you? And that, you know what's crazy about this question is every time I read it,
I have a different answer.
Simple question for today, boys. Why?
I mean, because
careful.
I know. I'm choosing my words wisely because it's not easy. Because it is not easy.
That's what I was gonna say. It's not easy.
Careful. I know where you're going. I know where you're going.
And that's why.
Boom. Question answered. and that's a really good question. Keep those coming.
Yeah.
We're not afraid to think. Like we're
no.
I know this is supposed to be funny. This is supposed to be fun. But like questions like that make us grow.
They make us grow. They make us think. They make us ponder. They make us
better.
So keep that coming.
Yeah.
That was who was that? That was Amon. Yeah. More of that. Zach's thoughts on the Yoshi doping scandal. This is from
Shut up. No, shut up. I'll cut you off right there. It was Ryan?
Ronan,
shut up. Where'd you hear
defensive much?
No, defensive much? Why? Where did you hear that
USADA.
USADA. No, it was not USADA.
It was USADA.
No, USADA did not do that. If it was USADA, no, Yoshi is the best athlete to ever do it. They want to take him down. They want to find excuses.
Does he still intend to pick him going forward?
Of 100%, I intend to stand by Yoshi. I'll pick him day in, day out.
I'm just like, for me, it's like
I knew that. I knew
sample A came back positive. He requested sample B.
Okay, and we'll see, Danny.
But it's some shit. The shit that he tested positive for, it wasn't like trace amounts that are in supplements. It was a steroid. It was an unrelated steroid.
You didn't read the.
It was an unrelated steroid.
You didn't read the case. I'm gonna get pissed off right now because I care about Yoshi, man.
Don't get pissed off.
I'm gonna get pissed. because I care about Yoshi.
What's your defense? It's an unrelated.
You don't know
steroid.
Yoshi. You don't know what he was going through at the time.
4 months.
You don't know what he was going through at the time.
When did they take the urine test? 3.5 months. He did it right before the Grand Prix.
Mario fans just don't want to listen. The Mario fans decided that Yoshi did steroids before the case even came out. You were saying bullshit about Yoshi the whole time.
I think it just says something. You're defensive as fuck right now.
If
you're
Yoshi,
defensive as shit.
If Yoshi was where Mario is on the podium, are we having this conversation? No.
Doesn't matter, man.
It does matter. Stuff like that matters because he's at the top, man. They want to find something.
It's dangerous. What Yoshi did is dangerous.
Can I tell you a secret? Can I tell you something?
It's actually dangerous.
Can I tell you something that everybody already knows?
And bump a toe.
No.
Bump a DK when you're on roids. It's dangerous.
Okay, first and foremost, it doesn't take steroids to bump a toad, but toad gets bumped off the road by anybody.
We can agree on that.
On God. Okay?
Fuck Toad.
Toad's ridiculous, man.
Which I have actually a really good video. I have good. There's a clip.
I saw that, the dancing toad. Yeah, that was very cool.
I have it. No, I don't think it was. We'll talk about it.
Whatever. I forgot my point.
All right, next question. All right, this is from Kyle Wandell on Instagram. He sent me a clip that was caught by TMZ of Toad, and he said, "Does this change the narrative of Toad at all?" Let's have a blind reaction. Okay, so we're gonna play the clip here.
Okay. No. I've seen enough. No. I've seen enough. You can cut the clip. Yeah.
All right. So does this change the narrative? What? He's hammered.
He's drunk.
Yeah. I mean,
he's intoxicated. He's at Magic Kingdom. Okay. He didn't win a championship. He doesn't have He's not with a team right now. He doesn't have a contract.
I think he's spiraling.
He's spiraling.
Toad's
spiraling.
It's another year without a pre. I don't know what you're trying to say, Kyle. Like what? He's like having fun. Like he's wasted.
Can I tell you something, Kyle?
He's wasted on an island, fucking making a fool of it.
He's making a fool of himself.
No, he looks like a fool. It's very, very unprofessional.
Does that look like a starting racer to you?
Let's watch this again.
Does that look like a start? Does that look like a starter? What he's like?
You can do that if you're a champion.
If you're a champion. If you're Yoshi.
I think of the Yoshis. I think of the Marios. I think of the Donkey Kongs. The Kongs. Yeah. What does it change about the Toad situation? It makes me look at him. It goes further south than it already was.
Yeah.
If you want me to be honest, like you sent it in, it's worse.
This was Kyle. I think Yeah, it changes the narrative. It changes the narrative to this guy shouldn't be behind a wheel.
Yeah, this guy
shouldn't be allowed behind a wheel legally.
Let's actually talk about like how is this guy doing emotionally? How is this guy doing mentally?
Can we get Toad somebody to talk to? Because Toad's going through something for sure.
Toad needs to talk to like a Koopa Troopa.
Yeah.
he needs to talk to a dry bone.
Yeah. And that was the story of Yoshi's career.
He talked to Dry Bones.
Yoshi was partying. He was going crazy. He talks to Koopa
eerily similar clip to that Toad clip. Surfaced of Yoshi.
He was a lot younger though. To be fair,
he was like 19 because he was like drafted out of high school.
Yeah, exactly.
Toad did 4 years of college. That's what's like scares me even more. He's like
Toad's a joke.
Yeah, Toad's a freaking joke, man.
Aiden Minague. This is a return asker right here, by the way.
Return asker.
Return asker. Welcome back, Aiden.
Zach and Danny, I was out the other day and encountered a run-in between the boys from Skittles and M&M's. Yellow Skittle was taunting the M&M's for all tasting the same. Yeah, and I've actually, Aiden, I've seen something like this.
Yeah.
The M&M boys seemed pretty upset, and we're trying to deny that they all taste the same. It was starting to get handsy, so I left.
That's so funny.
Thoughts on the situation? Yeah, Aiden, thanks for like admitting that. That's pretty brave of you.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of people see something like that and they don't say something.
Mm-hmm.
So I applaud you for that.
Where did he say he saw this go down? Was it in New York?
He said no location. But I've seen a lot of viral videos of M&M and Skittle kind of.
It's probably New York. Yeah.
It was probably NY. Yeah, I mean, listen, Aiden. That's a feud that we're not going to be able to squash beef between those two, and I think it really boils down to insecurity, right? I mean, you got insecure M&Ms. You guys, at the end of the day, you all taste the same.
But that's my issue. Is like the saying we don't.
Well, you can't,
because like M&Ms were saying like. They have the same variation as like Starburst. One of the M&Ms said that one of his verses,
and I think that's ridiculous. He said in a verse. It was yellow.
Starburst talking about his flavors, but we the same.
Yeah. Okay. So
and then he's like Skittles talking about his flavors. We the same. It was a good hook. Taffy talking about his flavors. We
the same. Because it's a club banger. It's a club banger. But it's
mustard.
That.
It was another mustard beat.
I know, and it's not truthful though. It's not.
No,
true.
It's not.
And that's how I learned. By the way, that's how I learned that mustard beats hates Skittles. I didn't know that they had. I didn't know mustard and
hates. Yeah,
had no idea. Had no idea.
But yeah, I think the M&M is a great candy. That's the thing. It's like just accept who you are, be who you are.
Yeah.
You're a pop candy.
You're a pop candy.
Everybody loves chocolate.
Yeah,
it's a great candy. Be a pop candy.
We love your mini variant. We love your peanut M&M.
Love your peanut, man. You did even like the peanut butter thing was well received.
Your pretzel thing. There's a lot of good stuff. Your pretzel McFlurry or your M&M McFlurry.
Your M&M McFlurry. You're a pop candy. Be a pop candy. Rap. You can rap,
right?
But like don't come at the Skittles of the world, the Starburst of the world. Doesn't.
You don't want to.
Corny. It's corny.
You do not want to come at the Skittle. And everybody, we could have told you that. We could have told you that before. M&M.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just an insecurity thing. It's classic M&M.
Yeah.
Ethan Anavim says, "Love the pod, bruths."
Thank you.
Is
that it?
Yep.
Thank you.
Sean
Reynolds said you should have fan calls. We should bring this in to the pod.
Sean, how are you going to put that and not leave your number? We would have called you right now.
So we'll say this again. I mean,
I think we said that last episode, didn't we?
Yeah, I don't know.
You got to just put your number. We will call you.
So yeah, if you guys are seeing this, so put your number, guys.
Ask the question that you're going to ask, and then put your number under.
And then we're going to call some random people and talk about the question.
We'll probably call a couple people every episode.
Yeah. Chris R. said, just curious on if Danny addressed the locker room issues between him and his Tesla. Can't have this coach-player tension going into the playoffs. Yeah, addressed it.
That's an advanced question, by the way. That's advanced knowledge right there. Good stuff.
Yeah, we Tesla and I had a thing a couple weeks ago. I was out at a restaurant. He texted me. He said my doors aren't locked anymore, which was weird.
Yeah,
it was weird.
Yeah,
Zach, like I'm not gonna act like it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
I was blindsided. It was freaking weird.
Mm-hmm.
But we talked about it. He said he apologized for what he did. He said he was just kind of having a little insecurity moment.
That's awesome. That's really big of both of you, honestly.
Yeah, no, for
sure. Did
you
you apologize?
Yes, I did.
Awesome.
I did.
Awesome.
Because I got a little aggressive back.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, you've threatened to key him, if I'm not mistaken.
I threatened to key him, and then the big thing that he didn't like is he doesn't like. He's like, you could say you're going to key me, whatever. Mm-hmm. He's like, do not bring dealership into this.
Yeah.
Yep. And I said because I said I'm going to send you back. Yeah. To the dealership, and he said that's where I draw the line. And I because I know cars, like, you can talk about whatever. Keying is one. It's like a subtle jab.
Yeah.
If you talk dealership with cars, they're going to be really upset.
And they might never trust you again. So that's cool that you guys hash it out. You bury the hatch.
And it's like we've been through a lot now, and it's almost like we're closer.
That's awesome. That's what championship programs do. Mm-hmm. They go through stuff and they get better.
How are you and your Tesla? Are you guys good?
We're flying high right now. We still haven't even had any sort of mishap, really.
It almost scares me a little bit.
Me too. That was I was talking to my boys. It was like, we never fight.
You said that because you said like week 2, you're like, feels like honeymoon phase is never going to end. What are we, month 3?
I know. It's kind of what worries
me. It still feels like that.
We've never fought.
Weird.
I know. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I'm happy for you two, man.
Me too.
I'm happy.
Me too. I want to read this one from Gavin.
Oh, I saw this.
We got this before game 3, by the way. We put this story up late. He said, "What's the panic level for the Nuggets right now with the game 2 blowout with no Gobert? Go Wolves respectfully." And I do like that you said respectfully, Gavin.
I actually don't even mind that message.
I don't mind it either. Respectfully, the panic was 0. Hey, and Chet, if you're watching this, don't tell him what I told you.
Yeah, no panic.
No panic. It was 0. It was 0.
Because like we were saying literally right after game 2, Nuggets in 6. We just got to remember who we are.
Yeah.
So 0. The answer to that is 0.
Nil. Zilch.
0.
Told Chet I was at a 10.
And also Dre said, "What's up with them Nuggets? The world doesn't want y'all to win. Is Anthony Edwards that guy?"
He is that guy.
Yes, he's that guy. The world doesn't want you to win. I don't know, but do people hate the Nuggets? You hate who wins.
I don't think the world hates the Nuggets. I think the world hates the Nuggets in the sense that like if you're not from Denver, I don't really see why you would root for the Nuggets because we're just like kind of boring, like not really.
It's just
I couldn't get into us if.
Yeah, who do you get into? You get into Yoke, kinda.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, you get into Jamal, MPJ, like they're cool.
Yeah,
but they're not even all-stars. So I get why people wouldn't want us to win. But we're gonna win every year, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. So sorry. This comes from T. Fletcher. Hey, fellas, big fan of the pod.
Thanks.
Thank you. Say you have a 10-year career in the NBA. Would you rather be a star player on the Nuggets and never win a chip, or play for your biggest rivals? And every single year you knock the Nuggets out of the playoffs. T. Fletcher, I'm going to assume that you mean...
do we win a chip?
Yeah, I'm going to assume that we win 2 chips on this other team. Because if you win a chip every single year on your rivals, you want to play for the rivals.
But I think as a player, as a basketball player, I'm going to win 2 chips.
Yeah.
I'm going to win 2 chips. I think as a fan, you support your hometown.
I agree.
And like you won't budge. But I think as a player, like it's like you and your teammates win a title. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
No, and I also think that like Atlanta is rooting for Anthony Edwards right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like your hometown, like Denver would still, like if we hypothetically were in the NBA and we're from Denver,
mm-hmm.
like and we were the star, like Denver would still root for us.
Definitely.
Because
that is true.
I guess if we knocked the Nuggets out, they wouldn't like us too much. But like we wouldn't. If you're in the NBA, you don't have an alliance to your hometown team. I feel like
you're just on your team because it's rare that you even play for your team.
Yeah. Like when Braun plays Cleveland, I don't think he's like, I feel bad that I beat my. Like he's not rooting for Cleveland.
No,
you know.
No, I think it's different when you're a player.
It's definitely different.
Definitely win the chips. Yeah.
Good question though.
That is a good question.
Nick Sapienza says yes or no.
No.
Wait, but let me read it one more time.
It's a no.
Now, can I just read it one more time?
Sure.
You didn't listen to the question.
All right.
I don't think you listened to the question because I disagree. He said, this is from Nick. He said yes or no.
No. I get where.
Okay, no. Can I read it once more?
Yeah, but I just
once more. You're not. I feel like how are we not on the same page? Nick Sapienza says yes or no.
That's a no, dude.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
I just think you're like
getting.
Read the question one more time.
It said yeah. Okay, hold on.
Hold on.
Nick Sapienza says yes or no. I'm on a yes because I'm on a yes. I've been on a yes the whole time.
I get it. It just that to me is a no. It's a really. It's like it makes you think.
It's to be honest with you, no. It's a little wordy for me. It's a little bit wordy. But other than that, it was Nick Sapienza.
Chill on the word. Seriously,
like because it's like dumb it down a little bit.
Because we want to like. I get like you're good with words and you're like we want to be able to digest the question, brother. And so like chill a little bit.
Less about us, more about I want everybody to be able to
understand the question.
Yeah. I've been on it, but I've been on a yes the whole time.
I'm on a no, but like again, it's like it's such a confusing statement.
It's a confusing question. It's a confusing sentiment.
Sentiment is the word.
Yeah, I'm yes. I guess we'll agree to disagree.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm definitely no. Chris said, "What's up, boys? Recently, the housing league has been dominated by house and apartment. Do you think Cave could possibly make a return to the top?" I think he's like working really hard.
Yeah, Chris,
and I think he's like I like Cave a lot. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
But it's almost like it's kind of sad because he's 54 and he's like on his Instagram every year. I'm like, this is it's just kind of. It's sad because nobody hates Cave.
Nobody hates Cave. And listen, Chris, I mean, we all know what happened. I mean, Cave got divorced. Cave, and that's not like
and then he went demon mode.
Yeah, Cave just like he wants back in, right? Like he dominated back in like I think it was like the 13th century.
Yeah, the BCs
dominated, and he wants more. Like he just like he's still hungry, and I get it. Like I mean.
It's like, that's just, he's wired that way. It's like, it's never enough.
Yeah. Right? But he's just kind of searching for something external. When I think he needs to go in.
I do. I think so too.
And this isn't like this isn't a moment where we should be like
dissecting. Say has to go in?
Yeah.
Has to
like, I don't think that this is a moment where we should be dissecting Cave's life. Yeah. Because this is, Danny, we're not, I don't want to get personal.
The question was just can he compete with apartment and house, right?
The answer is no.
That answer is no.
The answer is no. And I won't go any further. I think Cave, you should see somebody who wins in a 7-gamer, fellas. A or Z. Be careful. Careful.
Okay. Careful. It's just like
careful what you say, or it's gonna hurt.
I get that, and I know you're the captain of Z, but I think most of your Z roster would say A and 5.
I don't think that.
Okay.
A
and 5, man.
Dude. So I mean, hold on. So you're sitting.
I'm a Z fan. I'm a big Z fan. I'm a huge Z fan. How many? So there's 82 games.
Actions speak louder than words.
There's 41.
Actions speak louder than words.
How many of the Z home games was that this year?
10.
41.
Like 10.
There's 41 games a year. I was at like 10.
How many? I
was at 32. How many? You only provided me with the sweet in 10.
Listen, bro.
I was at 32 of the 41 Z home games. I have a Z jersey. I love Z. It's A and 5.
You got a free jersey.
It's A and 5.
You got a free Z jersey from me. You got a free Z jersey from you. Never wear it. Okay, I'm gonna take Z and 7. We got a rambunctious bunch. Okay, we got a really just like they're such fighters. Our Z's.
But that's the problem, man. They're fighters.
No, they fight. They're gonna scratch. They're gonna claw. They're gonna win games. Okay, they're gonna get the job done. Regardless of how talented A is. A is a big vowel.
The best letter of all time.
What is this? Just because you have an A in your name? Is that why? I have an A in my name. I'm not afraid. It's my second letter.
It's not. I'm like you sound like you got to be objective here.
I am being objective.
No, you aren't.
Z's the greatest letter.
It's a bad
being objective.
It's actually a bad look for Z.
No, it's not. No,
because I don't support. I support my letter, man.
What's your letter?
My name starts with D. Okay. Oh, is that funny? What is that funny? You want to make a joke about it?
What would D versus A be? It would be A and 4.
It'd go 6. It'd go 6. And D versus Z would be a really good series. It's D and 6.
Okay.
It's D and 6.
I can't even discuss letters with you anymore. I mean, Danny, the Z is.
I just think like you're losing credibility, brother, to say Z and 7.
So be it.
Okay. I mean, I get it. I understand that. That's your letter. It's cool to see. It's A and 5.
This will pan out. Listen, when Z has their time in the sun, it's going to pan out.
You think? And because I've heard the Z camp thinks Z. I've heard rumblings. Like Z is going to have his own word.
Z actually got
because the only two guys to ever do it are A and I in the English language. And did he get his license? Did he get cleared?
No, didn't get cleared. But he has really been lobbying with the vowels. He's gonna be the seventh vowel.
No, he's not.
You heard it here first, and we're announcing that right now. A-E-I-O-U-Y.
Sometimes Y is still. I thought sometimes Y got kicked out.
A-E-I-O-U-Y-Z.
Really?
Yep.
Who did that? Why? It's probably why.
Why? I mean, he knows people.
Because they're neighbors.
It's not about what you know; it's about who you know, and he knows why.
Why fucking? And I know Y and A are like super tight.
Yep.
So Z's gonna be the seventh vowel. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
I mean that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. And that's exclusive stuff. Like this, I wasn't even supposed to say that. I'm probably gonna get an earful. But
yikes, yeah. Benjamin said, "What's up, guys? Longtime breadstick here. New question asker. So who do you guys have in a 7-game series? Pizza or calzone?"
I mean, pizza and
Benjamin said, "I got pizza in 5. Love the pod. Keep it up." Pizza in 4.
Benjamin, you don't have to ask that question. You know what I'm saying?
You don't.
I think the better question is,
there's this weird thing though where like people like they like want to respect calzone and like give him a game and like
you know who likes calzones? People that have never had a calzone.
Did you run a calzone at West Middle School though?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Calzones have game. They can hoop.
I know they have game.
They have a bag. They have like a really interesting, cool bag.
They have an intricate bag. Yeah. I mean, they've got a different. Their bag is diffy.
It's different.
It's diffy.
But it's like a Kyle Anderson bag.
Mm-hmm. It's really unique.
But they can defend and like make mid-rangers. It's a weird thing.
It is weird. I just think the thought of a calzone. Like I remember when somebody described calzone to me before I had ever had one.
Yeah, what's the word? What's the one word?
Well, I was
Think about a calzone right now. What's one word?
Doughy.
Okay, but I was saying non-food. What's your emotion?
Pepperoni.
Calzone.
Sauce.
I don't think so. Like emotion.
Cheese.
So what? That's the first emotion you've said. Cheese is an emotion, but what's one calzone emotion?
Sauce.
Okay, yeah. I mean, to your defense, cheese and sauce are both kind of emotions.
What's your emotion? Calzone.
Confused.
Oh, okay.
Confused,
yeah. No, that's
so
cheese sauce. Cheese sauce confused.
So we got 3. Let's get one more out of you.
Okay.
Calzone.
Sausage.
Okay. So yeah. I mean, that's 4 legit emotions.
That's 4. Those are the 4 big emotions.
So what do they do? What do they do though? They play covered?
They cover it up.
So but when you doughy's a good word. Doughy's a good emotion.
If I just but if you had never had a calzone before, you'd probably be like, that's probably better than pizza.
Because it's doughy.
Because it's just like it makes
and
we get sense.
We get more oomph.
Yeah. But it isn't. It's worse.
And it's just like it's pizza on 4. It actually is pizza on 4. Phil said, "Hey fellas, day one stick here. Love the pod. Appreciate you. My question is, if hot dogs are in the taco family and a burger is in the sandwich family, as stated a few pods back, does that mean cereal is in the soup family? No. It seems wrong, but that's why I'm talking to the experts. Also, what's the deal with the saying, to be quite frank? Who is Frank? We know Frank, so we could get to that.
Mm-hmm.
Always. Anyways, keep it up, boys. So
a lot to unpack here.
We'll talk about Frank in a second.
Yeah, we'll leave Frank.
Yeah, his name is
at
Frank.
The end.
His name is Frank Williams.
Yeah.
We know him like
really well.
Yeah, he's kind of like
actually got coffee with him yesterday. So
literally yesterday.
Frank Williams.
Yeah.
Frankie W.
Yeah, but so the first question is, my question is, if hot dogs are in the taco family, and I put them in there, so I'll have to defend that. And a burger is in the sandwich family.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean cereal is in the soup family?
I mean, I'll leave this to you, Danny. I mean, based on your hot dog is in the taco, you know, that comparison, I understand where he's coming from.
I think if hot dogs, I'm saying if we have to put people in families, hot dog plays in taco,
right? So if you have to put cereal,
I just think cereal is its own family in a way. But if we have to put them in a family, we play soup, I guess.
Here's my problem with soup and cereal.
I hate doing that.
Though. But it's one thing.
My problem. Go ahead.
It's one thing to put soup and cereal in the same family, but when you don't know them, they don't even speak the same language.
They don't. That was my first thing I was going to say. One speaks French, one speaks Italian.
How could they communicate? What's the dynamic going to be? Why do you even want to put them in the same room together?
Right.
They can't speak.
You don't. And the thing with cereal is he's a food playing with a Scottie Pippen,
mm-hmm.
who is milk.
Yep.
Right. Soup, the main attraction is we're a liquid with food playing in us. So it's like it just doesn't. They're not the same.
It's different.
They're actually opposites.
It's 2 different things.
But if we have to, I guess we put cereal in in the Soup family. It just feels weird.
I guess if we had to.
But then he said, to be frank. Who is Frank?
Yeah.
Frank Williams is he's an architect.
Yeah.
And he just like is very well off, and he wanted to get in a phrase. It was like his one thing he wanted to do is like be in a phrase.
He's old now, but he's like he's just a really interesting guy. Like you should, if you haven't met him, who asked that question?
Or just look him up.
Look him up, or I don't know. The thing with Frankie W is he's like very friendly. So like I'm sure he
is really chill. It's like Phil. It's Phil who asked.
Phil, yeah, I mean he would sit down with you, Phil. So like he's really understanding.
I will say I don't even know if he's on email him.
Email him.
We'll hit you with his email.
Like send him a letter. Like he's really
old fashioned.
Yeah,
old fashioned. He has an Instagram, but it's not run by him.
Yeah.
Grant said, "Hey guys, love the pod." He said, "I'm an aspiring stick." He's been on the pod twice. He's a 2-time pod appearance.
Yeah, I caught him.
And then he said, "But I really wanted to make it to the all pod team, and maybe even MVB, most valuable breadstick level."
Yeah.
How do you think I can get to the breadstick Cole type level? Well, breadstick Cole is different.
And what's this guy's name? Sorry.
This is Grant.
Breadstick
Cole. Like I don't think we talk Cole right out the gate.
Exactly.
Like
I would say don't. I would say don't look at breadstick Cole just yet.
just not yet. And
because that's just like looking at Jordan as a high school basketball player,
100%.
right? I mean that like there's a lot of levels. You know, there's a lot of climbing to do.
100%.
You know, I would say, you know, you're doing the right thing right here.
Send your questions in.
You're sending questions. You're showing up to the pod. You know that's what they always say. Show up to the pod. That's the number one quote I hear.
Because the breadstick Coles, I mean, they've been showing up to the pod for 6 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So like show up.
Yeah. Show up. Show out.
Show out. Work hard.
Bring a really good attitude.
Mm-hmm. Respect your coaches, your teammates.
Yeah.
Be a good teammate.
Be a good teammate to the breadsticks. You know, pick a breadstick up.
Mm-hmm. Pick a breadstick up.
You know, have a good attitude on the bench if you're on the bench.
Right.
That's it.
Exactly.
That's it.
That's really it.
That's
it. But yeah, I mean, you're doing a good job. You keep showing up.
Exactly.
Keep showing up. I think that's probably it.
Yeah, that's it. Go Nuggets.
Go Nuggets. Big game. I really hope you win. Yeah, love y'all.
Love y'all.